Anything here? I don't think so. Just a trap. And the guy. Oh, he vanished. Okay, I'm not going to complain about that. More traps. I wonder why there are so many traps. There's another area with traps too, and I haven't seen a single bear. Okay, they are, and I'm dead. They suddenly appeared behind me. Damn it. Not gonna fall for that again. Come here, you. Another trap. And more enemies. Of course. Can't have a little bit of a break, can I? I think I'll just run. Oh, I can't. Well, thank you, that helped. Okay, we're safe.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Let's check this place out.
Hello? Anybody here? Ah! Barry! Ah! Ah! No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry! Ah! Ah!
I like that I heard these shots, but I couldn't actually run while it was happening. And I'm also just casually exploring the house. And I hear someone dying. Who's this guy?
I know you. You were in jail.
Oh yeah!
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. Where the best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, Cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
A little more insight into what happened during that week. That Alan can't remember anything. Trapped by the dark presence. Forced to write a story. And he managed to escape somehow. Still haven't investigated enough. Oh. Is this Danny? There we go.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Could have just opened the door.
The front door was locked.
Well, he had an axe. He could have just cut the door down. No need to break the windows. Now there's glass everywhere.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
I see little... Ah, there we go. Hidden stash. The way through here, right? Yeah. It'll just lead me back into the house anyway, so... Time for a little drive, maybe. Ah, here's a page.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
And anything around here? No. Alright. Time to go for a little drive.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
So far so good. That way to the farm. Let's check this place first. Oh, I see an arrow. And I sense the darkness. Ammo and another stash. Some flashbangs. Those are really nice to have. Up here, anything? No. Let's use this one. Let's go up here. There may be a radio. There hasn't been one in this whole episode yet, or if there was, I haven't seen it. There's probably one up here. And I guess I can take... Yeah, the roads intersect. Okay. I can take that way to the farm. Ah. Hunting rifle. Yes, please.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. Boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
I assume that was an announcement about Alice. Now she's not out there. We know she's been taken. Okay. Well, hello there. Time to get into the car and drive out of here. See, this was the other roads, correct? Let me just make sure. There wasn't anything here. Yeah, this was the way. Okay, we haven't missed anything yet. At least I don't think so. And that's great. Oh, what the? Let's just drive. Oh. Apparently we can't just drive. Hope there's nothing in that field. Oh, that's just fantastic. There's a way down here, and there's nothing over there. Okay, before we meet up with Barry, let's check this whole place out. Since I know the last two pages that I'm missing are here somewhere. And I want them. And here's a hidden stash too. Oh, I think that's one over there. Seems to be in an obvious place. Maybe I already have it. No, I don't. It's the Nightmare one.
Hartman had never felt as anxious as during the week after Maud had managed to lose the Wakes. Their car stood by the path that had once led to Diver's Isle. Hartman thought about Thomas Aine's cabin in the depths. It was only a matter of time before Wake started writing. They had to be found, and fast. The moment he heard on the police radio that Sheriff Breaker had picked up Wake, he was already in his car driving toward town.
We have the Nightmare page. There was a stash. Set in here. Oh, it's open. What the hell just happened? Being swung around by a door. Oh, of course, there's one behind me. Sir, I assure you, I want nothing to do with your daughter. So just go away, or I'll have to shoot you. Oh, got an achievement. Oh yeah, I remember this part very well. It's amazing. Nothing over here. Yeah, okay. Prepare yourselves for the greatest action sequence in video game history. All in that stage over there.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.